weird sound effects to start the stream off, but hello and what is up, everybody? Clifford Biggs here, once again playing some more Final Fantasy XVI Wrath of Odin. Okay, I was trying to lock the position my chair is in, but I completely forgot. Oh, there we go, that's how I do it. And now my chair is horribly uncomfortable, but you best be thanking me for the stream. This is for your viewing pleasure. Anyway, where we last left off, I had the most extreme, and I do mean the most extreme fight with like Bahamut ever. That shit was crazy, man. Went into outer space, kicked his ass like 3 times. Went bloody like Super Saiyan. What's here? Sid Coblets, that's it. Like, he went Super Saiyan, like, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I also found, like, Joshua, aka Justin Bieber. Baby,
Did you see a pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, all their fancy silk stained red.
Clive, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
What do you got? What do you got? You have nothing worth mentioning. I think the silken stash I can upgrade to be greater than the greater than what I currently have. Gosh darn it.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Also, yeah, what are some
It'd
side
better all
quests
be
and
here.
upgraded my pouches and whatnot. So I can now hold more potions, thankfully.
You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. Finished, are you?
And one thing I love is when games have something like, hey, this item exists only for selling. Just like a quick sell items that
So what would it be?
A bright burn. Oh, it does require the lit shard I got.
No scratches, right?
So what I have is this. It does 74/23. And Sana Ouroboros. What the fuck? Organized slain loincloth marble flowers. I mean, that's powerful as fuck, but well, Orconite just seems to be, I mean, Orxilian or Richium. That material seems to be something I could just find in the world, but it's legendary quality, but by the fact that it's effing yellow. As for the slain loincloth and the marble flowers, those are hunt tasks. It's like, And unfortunately, I can't reinforce purple swords. And so silk both does not get any better when I have. And let me make sure there's no quest that has a plus icon. Okay. Alright. Let me go talk to Otto.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Well, what do you got for me, my dude? anything that's Frank S means it's a
Clive! Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
yeah, not worth it. I'm done with side quests. It doesn't give me shit.
Otto,
If I do a side
fast
quest, it
around?
has to give me something.
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
and Gav.
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
Good is a relative term.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Alright, Vivian. You and your long-ass explanation of shit.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Oh yeah, and we also found out that Odin is a mama's boy.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos.
Yeah.
It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
So much for good news.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
I mean, Clive, you're breaking the mother crystals, which is what the entire world is basically made to run on. Well, Sid's theory holds some sense.
Oh, the moon. For that matter.
If ether, the lack ether causes a blight, and the crystals uses ether, and you start farming them and monsters using them, versus how they would naturally be used and dissolved.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
I mean, take control of
But he
people.
wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Hey Otto, I talk to everybody, they're fucking useless. It's the end of the day, we're slowly causing the apocalypse, and I'm basically carrying that mission that a guy died. First time he, well, second time he, well, probably third time he tried. Also, look at this badass sword I got. It's a badass sword. It does badass sword things. Oh, hey, Joe.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Alright, let's go. It's monster hunting time, folks. Don't really need to solo pan. Hey, everything went to hell in a handbasket because of your actions. Jeez, I wonder why. Oh.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Well, he's bleeding out of dirt. The hell do you expect?
Martha. It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
Okay. This is some proper apocalyptic weather here.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
I see. I put up these things here. Maybe, you know, align the poles so they, like, you know, completely stop from advancements and whatnot.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Die! Come here. Take this. Up the ass. In the face. Your entire being can take that. Oh, that's cool. Burn it, burn. It's okay. Burn it, burn. It's a disco inferno. Damn, that flamethrower lasted for a long ass time. Die, fool. Okay, so flamethrower just lasts for a long ass time.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield.
Wait,
We're
what?
here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Alright, that's done. This really feels like a little bit of a filler mission. Just to pad out runtime a bit.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Damn it. Fly faster.
Moy.
Oh, you have new
Anything
shit.
catch your eye?
You have a new fucking song?
Take care out there, eh?
Come on, Targo.
Mad dogs. A lot of them.
It's so much faster if you just jump down. We're here.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Oh, that was Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
It's funny you said, actually, no, I was thinking about retiring here. You can handle them all, right? Come to me, wings of fire! So I fly around this, do absolutely nothing. Come here. Not sure how I'm feeling about Bahamut's abilities. The fight was one thing, but his abilities are... Oh, denied! Yeah, the dual fire thing, not that cool. It could be because it's not fully upgraded, that's why it seems weak sauce. But kind of
Is anyone hurt?
Not gonna lie.
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
I can fast travel to East Pool, right? It's not gonna be like, you may not fast travel there. I'm gonna tell you right now, I sure as hell ain't. Oh, fuck. Yeah, East Pool's way too far away. Damn it. Also, hold on. Yeah, Bahamut, I'm sorry, but... maybe that's useful, but Flare Breath? I don't know. A light that nullifies magic and deals continuous damage, so it keeps them from using magic against me, but it's like... It's also completely unupgraded. Alright. You know what? I'll upgrade this. What is this? Satellite? Summons a light aspect that attacks ally on which Clive uses magic. That's just a Kamehameha. That's just a Kamehameha. Okay. Oh shit, I could upgrade Upheaval. Pal Driver. Perhaps I see no use to, but satellite, I can afford it, might as well. Alright, upgrade Impulse because it seemed like it was cool. Let's get satellite. Give this power a little bit more chances before I say, you know what, fuck this power. Turgo, I'm sorry. You want pets? Here, have some pets. You've been a good... Here, have some... Okay, don't get a fucking pet.
Dogs. The lot of them.
Trying to give you pets and you're like, no, I don't want
Anything
pets.
catch your eye?
Pets.
Thanks very much. Much obliged.
Man, you sound depressed as fuck.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Alright, make way, people. Coming through, main character.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
Ah, goblins, eh? Goblins, eh? Goblins!
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Oh fuck! I was not paying attention to fucking hell. I was literally not paying attention to my health at all as the goblins kept interrupting my game attacks. No one tell Goblin Slayer about that. He cannot know about this, gosh darn it. Survive pretty much all the boss encounter dies to goblins. This is like, we can't talk about this, okay? Oh, this reminds me of the grimoires of Salt and Ash.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
Alright, let's try this again, but let's suck.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
That means none of my upgrades are here. Fucking chocobo, what's with these hands? Not sure why chocobo wants these hands, but I'll give them to a chocobo. It's fried chicken time! Well,
something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Fuck this shit! I'm going Super Saiyan! Moving. Stop it. Just stop it, okay? Just stop it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade evil.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Sorry for yawning.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade.
Death.
Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
Too many.
Damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
That was an awkward pause there. I was expecting her to make a joke like, of course they can stay for a couple million kills. I mean, talents. Ooh, Guardian Scarf, eh?
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
Don't pull out your wife, man.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Alright, upheaval needs to be upgraded. Alright, he was fully upgraded. That's wind up. I don't care about wind up. And there's impulse, there's behemoth fire. It's like neither of them matter to me. Yeah, I'm just not feeling behemoth. Let me try this one. It gets longer range and it pulls them into a certain area. Might be worth it, hopefully. Alright, that's done. Hopefully that's fast traveling me straight to where I need to be, and it's not like, hey, now travel down the route.
Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts? Then a wall won't stop them.
Didn't even know this was here. Blood. Hey, shop, I actually do need some stuff from you.
Do you see anything you like?
Yeah, why aren't you, you know, giving me shit for free, you know? Why am I being forced to pay for this? Do you see the state of the world right now? And you're like,
who knows what
capitalism goes burr.
Excellent choice.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood. And we're next.
There must be an nature flood.
I can't do it.
You can.
My lord. Milady.
We received
Whose
the
face
Dane's
and body
message.
does not match.
There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Oh, sorry, Turgle. You've been a good dog to all this. Get some pets. Get some pets. Which way is the garrison? So up here, go straight there, and that's the way. Mini-map would be nice.
4 left for more on the captain's orders.
There's already shit clogging up the screen anyway.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
Dang.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
Fucking cowards.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way
hell
the
was that
survivors speak
statement?
of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Oh gosh, darn it. No, I don't want to talk to people. Just let me fight.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
Coward.
They're still in the
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
Give me your arm.
I truly am.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
Dead.
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now.
all the way over there, and I can't fast travel.
I assume you have a plan?
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Good girl.
Good thing you're not a Kashyyyk.
Run like the wind.
Not sure where in the hell you are managed to stay safe from this. I will say, Oriflame does not look that impressive without its massive crystal in the background anymore. Ew.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Oh my god, just die already. Let me try light.
Save your strength.
Right. This attack doesn't care about your magic. And it lasts us for a good long time. Mega Fire! There.
Slow. Nice try. That's better.
Take this, fool. Oh, he went Super Saiyan. What causes him to go like Super Saiyan? Because I've seen it to appear, but I don't know how to manually trigger it.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Also, yeah, I think I'm just gonna refund the points I dumped into Behemoth and stop using Behemoth. It's just not worth it. Mega Flare is too slow. The balls that attack are too few.
You have
and
the
they don't do
town
enough
set.
damage.
Don't thank us yet.
The fire's nice and all, but it's like meh.
Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love.
Oh my god, stop flirting.
The people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
That's complete. Okay, good. I did get the level up. I was like, come on, just give me a level up. Alright, thank you for that. Yeah, I'm switching back to Rasmussen. And those points, I need those back. I'm gonna go ahead and master the Palace Rifle. I'm sorry, Bahamut. I really am. But it's like your abilities just don't matter to me. And Toril, you've been a good dog.
Alright, boy.
Have some pets, have some pets. Who's a good dog? Who's a good dog? Alright, I'm being distracted. Before I talk to you.
Fucking thieving bastards. My shop.
Look how all these side quests are locked. It's like, yeah, the world's kind of fucked right now.
All my finest pieces. All that hard work.
Good day, my lord.
Once again, why can't I get this shit for free? Okay, do you see the state of your town? Do you see the state of the world? Why are you a capitalist pig right now?
My thanks.
Everything going to hell in a handbasket and you're like, do you got any money? I'm pretty sure any money whatsoever is useless at this point right now.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalamil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Oh, that guy's dead. Yep, that guy is 100% dead.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
This is the way adults talk, by yelling at each other. That's surprisingly very common in the world of adults. You'd think it wouldn't be, but no, that's the harsh reality of the matter.
Victor.
People just never stop yelling at each other.
What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
We didn't start the fire.
What to do?
It's always been burning.
Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
Since the world's been
and
turning.
if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit.
Just let me
See
kill
if you can't
things.
convince him of his folly.
I
I'll
don't
speak with Natalie.
Care about diplomatic approaches, gosh, right?
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Nothing to say about that, Clive? Just took an insult, was like, fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings or anything.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
The Underhill part, complete.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
My shop.
Alright, well that was completely pointless, and I hate every second of it.
Good news, Sid.
Damn filler
Both
bullshit.
Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, They may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
I mean, you have a bloody weapon shop right there in the background. You got weapons for days, which I'm surprised the bandits didn't take. Also, yeah, I got robbed in my back.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
Die! 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 Take all these punches to your fucking sides, but I'm breaking fucking bones, man.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Die! Die!
Unheard Torgal.
Oh, I'm about to die. Yes. Motherfucker over there doing fucking fancy kicks and shit. Ah, die! Tired of regular enemies getting to me. I have defeated Bakuba! I mean Bahamut.
Well done,
Ouch. Oh, dude. It cost me all my frames. But I kicked your ass with this attack here. Literally, that cost me all my frames. Like, even the PS5 was like, holy shit, I can't believe you got that block off. Oh my gosh. Alright. The PS5 has...
Townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Is that guy wearing 2 belts?
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Guy literally has like 2 belts.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
No.
The plan worked, Sid.
Frames.
Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment. Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto.
Alright, Otto. I did your annoying filler bullshit. That was 100% filler. You can't even tell me that was not filler.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Okay, did I just get something that makes potions even better? Oh, damn it, that's... Why are high potions and regular potions considered separate? Also, high potions do so much already. Why would I want them 25% better?
Here you go.
Think you can help?
God, got it. Otto, what do you have to say for
Was
yourself?
wondering when you turn up. Had ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose.
Fast travel.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time
I'm too focused to assert my dominance over...
Talia says your brother's awake.
I don't know.
Thank you, Otto.
This game, the stream? Yeah. T-pose to assert my dominance over this stream. Hey, Justin Bieber, what's up?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
It's Olivier.
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
You're an icon that's not part of the eight. Sorry.
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry, inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him, before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Not really a sacrifice, the
Clive,
man's already
it's
dying.
Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Also, who are the other icons? Because they claim there's 8, but I'm like, we met the Phoenix, Garuda, Titan, Bahamut, Odin.
Well, what's the short of it?
Shiva.
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide.
Rahma.
The numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No. But they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Oh, got my frames there. Are you kidding me? You're giving me a side quest right now. That's gonna give me 2 new side quests right now. Party makeup has changed. Oh, my party has changed. Yeah, but I'm trying to think, like, what icons do I not have? Because Phoenix. 1. Gorilla 2. Rahma. Or Rama. Rahma, which is 3. Titan, which is 4. Bahamut, which is 5. Oh, Shiva, which is 6. Odin, which is 7. So who is the 8th? Like, I'm sorry, am I missing something here? The 8th was a child whose history and time has forgotten a long time ago. But yeah, I am 100% going to rename this quest. I mean, rename this stream to like Filler Central Bullshit.
Did you see that?
Alright, so what is this? My reading table and an eye for an eye reading table.
Tell me you saw that.
Tim's, your quest better be within.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be?
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Ah, screw it. Just put them on the ground, pick up the table, go bam, 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 just slam the table on their head. They'll learn. Want to take things that don't belong to you? Bam, get table to their head.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Still alive, are ya? Go on then.
Yeah, don't thanks to you.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
We have some things here. Goods. Not now. Wait, you have stuff for me. I think.
I heard the
No, wait.
Emperor was
Chest just
impaled
means
on
I'm
his
gonna get an
own
item
son's spear.
for doing so.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop!
What do you reckon we should do?
Oh, you broke the damn thing.
Sid! Out of your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh!
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Engineer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
Hey,
the taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Oh, come on. Are we serious right now? It's 3 halfing parts.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, And each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
The arms, the pans, the gears.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Minidole's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
Oh, okay, so
This is
one
called
by
the
one.
arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
Oh my gosh. This is the most filler shit of filler ever.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Why is there a missing
I
part?
just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Minidole's hairs.
Her hairs?
Heirs.
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Mididole and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Peace, bitches! Alright, that quest is done. That skill isn't gonna work because it's basically
There's a
stuck in
storm
place.
coming, Sid. Will that be... Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need.
Throw them in the
seems to have
ocean.
taken the 3 of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines.
Oh.
To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Okay, what was the items I got for that? It was pointless. It was fucking pointless. You know what? I might get something good like a weapon. Damn it, Cute. I better get a weapon or a piece that I can use to make a weapon.
The hideaway's lost its appetite.
Because I swear, if I do another fucking side quest and it's like useless ass shit, I'm slaying everybody in this base.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything alright, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Going straight up dark for
I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble and she's...
It's alright. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dalimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Gosh. Well, they're smart enough to like, hey, the world's kind of fucked right now. We're not gonna have you travel out there.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
What, game? No fast travel? Come on, game.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I suppose it is.
Really, give me a side quest saying, hey, go here for items. I can't go there for items because you're like, story missions. You may not do that. Because you have a new location. We want you to go to the new location first before you go anywhere else. Just realized Torgo's always around like 3 icons most of the time.
It's like a dream. The 4 of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as well.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Kandor is attacked, we will already have begun our information.
Table is fine. We should pick up the pace.
Alright, calm down. So many bloody hives I didn't need. Oh, now I can fast travel here. Hold on, let me fast travel here, complete this side quest, and get off my damn back.
The bandits may be known, but look what they've left us with.
If I leave now, there'll be none.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapping them.
Perhaps.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
The extremeness of this filler is extreme. Oh, for fuck's sake.
The finest cell swords in store.
Fuck! How the hell did
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Yeah.
Mummy, are the bad men
What a
going to
mess.
come out?
Right.
You fought
Have to
very
go all this
bravely.
way.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Hey, yeah, it's right there.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Literally a booth filled with snakes. That would be hilariously funny if it was.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
We could pretend this didn't happen.
Oh shit, Joshua's here. That means Gil's here as well. Oh shit. Mangy turd. Instead of mangy mutt. Who's the nerd over here casting heal? Stop casting heal, you nerd! I'll teach you to cast heal, you nerd. Joshua over here. I'm gonna cast top every on these motherfuckers. Nerd!
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone. Before I change my mind.
Bullshit. Joshua, we're teaming up.
Fucking
Infect
coward!
Horizon right now.
I need to find goods.
Gameplay.
Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goot, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Gooch, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Lena a bit thick there with the voice acting.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Left it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough.
Damn.
But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Well, that was fucking brutal. Holy shit.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today will cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Don't even get discounts. That's it. All it was a stupid fucking item. Alright folks, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. This was 100% filler stream, and I do apologize greatly for that. But whether you're watching this live or watching the VOD, thank you. I'm Cliff Big, I'm signing out. Please be sure to like and subscribe and ringing that bell to see a notification next time I stream wherever the hell I want. Or tune in Monday to Fridays from 9 AM to 11 AM Eastern Standard Time. But other than that, bye!